Feel like
Okay, I have a big hamburger. That's it.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
it does smell good.
That one, I
I
don't,
want to sleep too.
we're good now? All right. We have our technical issues fixed, so we are coming back to order at 8:25. Clerk Stamboylis.
so page 9D. So, each quarter during the term, companies shall provide the municipality a report detailing the number of service recipients. I know at the WWRA, we asked if we could get an idea of the recycling materials, possibly the weight. Is that a possibility? Just to see.
We can ask, but
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, we can ask. And I really think that in our conversation, I'll ask if we can get weights, but in our conversation, we really wanted the report quarterly for the first years, because that's when people will be joining, but then it could go to 6 months or something. So because the object is to update our email lists, obviously.
And I'm just putting that out there because we're very for or pro environmental. So I just thought it would be a good idea if that was a possibility, because I'm sure their trucks are weighted and what have you. Page 10. So the extraordinary adjustments. Now this one I do find of importance. I understand there are surcharges that will be inevitable, tipping fees, fuel, diesel. But when it comes to repairs needed on equipment,
Can I just interrupt for you for a second, because I don't want to go through this long list.
I don't either.
What we added was subject to approval by the Township Board of Trustees. So any of these, so these are example, the way this was originally written, they said they had a right to increase their rates based on any of these. And we said, no, we know our board won't agree to that, because we know that our board will say no to the contract if it gives you the right to just raise your rates based on any of these matters. So what we negotiated with them is that we leave in the list, but any rate request is subject to approval of the board. And I can tell you that they will not, if you want us to remove they won't. They've already given us a huge concession, and they know that they know that our board fears that they're going to raise the rates, and they know that it's going to be a hard sell with our board, and they know that our board is willing to walk away. So this has been.
Okay.
And it's kind of, it's kind of in this paragraph right here where they say they'll come to the board, and we have 60 days written, or it terminates the contract if we do not approve of it.
What was your question?
And the only thing I wanted to put out there, which was my concern, not necessarily the fuel, diesel, or gas, or tipping fee surcharges. It's about tariff charges. So tariff charges are very real,
Yeah,
and
we
they're
don't,
costly.
we don't have control of
And
those.
they don't have control over it, and we don't.
Exactly.
And most companies they can't afford that increase. So if fees come back and they're extraordinary, again, can the board disagree?
So
And
you're
can
saying
you avoid a contract
say-
if it goes to some,
Huge tariffs come, or if the tipping charges change from the 37 cents to $2. Does the
exactly.
board have the methodology to terminate the contract?
Well, I think that it says in here, if the request is based upon any new or increased third-party fees, taxes, assessments, or charges, the municipality and its board of trustees may approve the rate adjustment. Didn't we have in here somewhere that there would be a lower bar if it's a pass-through of tipping fees?
No, we had in here somewhere, and I'm gonna have to re-go through, that if the state or federal regulations change, that those would be passed on without coming to the board, such as the tipping fees, tariffs. That's something that's out of Waste Management's control and Dexter Township's control. And those could be passed through, but otherwise fluctuating numbers, just operational numbers, have to come to the board.
I guess maybe we didn't, I guess maybe we just said they have to come to us in all cases.
Yeah.
You get version 6 and that.
And if that's the case, I think that's actually preferable to us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That everything comes to us. The other thing
Yeah.
that I noticed there is that they can only do this once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even if diesel goes up now and then goes up again, they can't come back
Correct.
every 6 months. They can do it once every 5 years.
correct.
And that was their language. We didn't ask for that.
That's all for now.
That's it.
That's all.
That's all.
If you have
Um,
others, tell us, we're,
Literally, that's all for now because I went over this very slowly, so I'll go over the other few pages.
if you have
Get
others,
back.
just,
Those were
Just
the,
send
main-
it.
the rest of this stuff
Yeah.
is more, but this,
Exactly.
you got through the meeting.
Yeah.
stuff.
Other comments about the contract?
Email.
Comments or questions? Look in each direction, making sure.
wish us luck.
All right. So that will wrap up our discussion items. We'll now go into staff and township committee reports. Is there anyone, let's see, Fletcher, do you have anything from your report that you'd like to talk about?
Sure. Dexter Gate is complete. I drove by it today and the missing fence panel was installed,
Oh.
so.
Yeah, I think it happened last night because I saw it today too.
Gotcha.
Looks
So,
great.
Fully complete. I'll reach out to them, do a final inspection, and close that out. We did receive a variance request for property on Noah's Landing. Legal notice was sent out to the paper. Neighbors should be receiving a letter here in the next week and a half. And the planning commission is holding a public hearing next week to talk about electronic message signs and their duration. Currently, the zoning ordinance allows an hour between messages. And this has turned into a bit of an enforcement issue with current sign operators and owners. So the commission's going to be considering a 1-minute duration and a 30-second duration for messages.
Any questions for Fletcher?
I have a question pursuant to the last item, the contract.
Okay.
Should I collect the contract, the copies of the contracts? Sarah, should I collect the copies of the contract from the board members? Or is it okay for them to keep these, the copy of the draft contract?
It's okay, are you worried about the drafts being subject to FOIA? I haven't, your notes
Well,
are.
Actually, they say draft on the bar.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, and all the board members' notes are their personal notes, not subject to FOIA. Anyway, so they can keep them or reflect them if you need it, have them file.
Any other questions? About any of the reports?
I wanted to just say something, the short-term rental report, that executive summary was written up by our chair of the short-term rental committee, Chandra Hurd, and I just want her to have credit for that.
Thank you. Anyone else on reports? All right. So we have our data and performance metrics, and our second call for public comment. Anybody? No? You stayed with us all this time. Thank you. Other issues, comments, or concerns by board members or staff? Sarah, Fletcher? Anybody? All right. Nolte?
Nolte, we'll say one thing, cleanup day is coming. If you're going to volunteer on that morning, can you let me know? Because I'm starting to line up all the, I already got you on the volunteer. I'm lining up all the volunteers, make sure we have enough.
what's the date again?
The 25th.
Of,
October.
I'll bring hats.
There,
Okay.
October
I
20th.
won't wear it, but okay.
Trustee Abbott,
Oh,
Anything?
good.
Treasurer Metz,
I'm all set, thank you.
Clerk Willies.
The ballots arrived today,
Yeah.
so
Wow.
They were heavy. I saw the guy,
The
like
election
holding the
began.
door, trying to hold the door for him to carry him in. Trustee Sanders.
Yeah, yeah.
Trustee Sickinga. All right. Janice. Anything? I have one thing. It is time to start planning for our annual volunteer appreciation event. And so I'm starting to put together a party planning committee. So all of our party people, if you're interested in helping to plan the party, please reach out to me directly and we will get a committee together and get planning. We already have 3 committed sponsors for the event. So we are excited to be moving forward. With no other items before the board, the meeting is adjourned at 8:35.
Delete them.
So when I write, I can't, but when I write my notes.